Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is Zero. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome back to Realm Royale Reforged. Today, a new significant update has come out. The first one ever for Realm Royale Reforged. The developers are calling it a hotfix, but there have been quite a few nerfs and buffs, which I think you guys should know about, and that's why I'm calling it a full-fledged update. So we're going to be going through all of that in this video. I'm going to be trying to separate each change into certain categories, so for characters, abilities, weapons, stuff like that. And yeah, we're landing and crossing, using the Hunter, going in solos. And speaking of the Hunter, that character has only seen one little change in regards to her crossbow. Alright, so that was very quick kill. There we go. So I was gonna say the Hunter only has had one change really, and that has to do with crossbow, which I actually have now. The crossbow used to have 10 bullets in its magazine, and for some reason it's kind of glitched. When you pull it out of a chest, it still has 10, but normally it has 12 bullets now, and you can see it on the magazine counter here. 12 bullets. But its reload time was also increased from 1.2 to 1.3 seconds, so yeah, more bullets, but a slightly faster reload. Still a decent weapon, I guess, and we're actually going to be using that one today. But that's it, the Hunter only had that one change, and it's only having to do with the weapon, nothing with the character itself, nor its abilities. The Mage also has had quite a few changes, starting off with the Fire Staff, which has had its projectile speed increased by 50%, and I've heard from certain people in the community that that change is actually very good, and the Fire Staff just now melts even more. But its area of effect was actually reduced by 50%, so you will have more trouble shooting people in the feet or through overall area with the Fire Staff. The Ice Staff also had a little bit of a change. Its ammo count was increased from 6 to 7, so 7 bursts in one magazine. The slow effect it gives when you shoot at people was reduced from 20% to 17%, so a slight nerf on that regard. The Fireball also had a little bit of a change. Its hitbox was actually changed to meet its actual visual appearance. So now it's a little bit more forgiving, a little bit more big, if you will. Oh wow, why is my game lagging like this? Huh? And also has had a pre-fire rate decreased from 0.2 to 0.1 seconds. I'm not quite sure what that means. Maybe something to do with the cooldown you have before shooting the thing, if you were already shooting a weapon. Probably something of the sort, but I'm not too sure about that. And finally, for the Mage, the Flask of Healing has had a decreased pre-fire from 0.2 to 0.1 seconds, but an increased radius from 27.5 to 40. I'm not sure what units this is in, but it's basically a whole lot bigger. That's basically what it says. Now moving on to the Warrior, which has just seen nerfs across the board, starting with the Enrage, which actually was apparently bugged. It wasn't supposed to give 30% lifesteal when you used it in the Legendary, so now it has been fixed to actually reflect the intended changes, and it is now 25. The Heroic Leap, landing damage, so the damage you do when you land on top of someone. Its range has also been reduced from 20 to 16.666 to be completely precise. And the Throwing Axe actually has had a nerf as well. Its hitbox is slightly smaller now, so it's going to be a bit harder to hit enemies with that now. I'm not sure how this is going to go for casual warrior players or people who don't really master the guy. I'm not too sure, but interesting change nonetheless. And finally, for characters, the Assassin also had a little bit of a change. First of all, the Decoy has had normalized move speed to 25%. I think this has something to do with the boost you get when you use the Decoy, the movement speed. And the concussion grenade has seen 0.5 second cooldown increases across all rarities, so it's now 13.5, 12.5, 11.5 and 9.5 seconds, going from common to legendary. I believe I've went through everything regarding characters, so now let's go through neutral weapons, starting with the auto sniper, which you saw me use in the gameplay. Now normally in this new hotfix you are not able to obtain a common version of this weapon out of your first chest. So if you open a first chest, normally you should not be technically able to obtain an auto sniper. I think I got one earlier when I was playing earlier today, so I'm not sure that change is fully in effect, but the weapon also has had a damage increase, 20 plus damage across all rarities, so now it's 580, 660, 740, and 820 once again from common to legendary. Next up, the LMG has had a change as well. The weapon has had increased accuracy, which if you've seen my gameplays of me playing with this weapon at times, the mid-range to long-range accuracy was pretty shocking, so I'm not surprised this got changed. And this person was using the revolver. As you can see, the revolver actually had a change as well. Apparently this weapon was also bugged and was not supposed to have varying accuracy method things throughout all rarities, so now that has also been fixed, and every single rarity now has the same type of accuracy from the epic version. So if you're using a legendary revolver, your weapon is not going to be as accurate. It's still going to be pretty accurate, but you may start missing some shots to a certain degree that you were not missing before. So just be careful of that. Next up, for neutral abilities, the Lightfoot Potion has had the exact same change as the Flask of Healing. So just to recite that to you guys, it has had a pre-fire decrease from 0.2 to 0.1 second and an increased radius effect from 27.5 to 40. So again, exact same change as the Flask of Healing. That is the only neutral ability to have received a change in this update. And finally, last but not least, the Goblin. The Goblin got nerfed. The Goblin has now decreased movement speed by 12% and also decreased health by 15%. I salute that change because honestly the Goblin was sometimes a chore to collect and loot and all of that, so I'm quite happy this change happened. And yeah, tell me what you guys think about all, if not some, of these changes. What do you think about them? Do you think some of these changes are a bit too harsh, a bit too soft, what you wanted to see nerfed or buffed, whatever it may be? Please tell me that in the comment section down below. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. I think some of those are... I mean, some are fine, but I don't really see the utility in some of those. I think they were perfectly fine as they were. And some of these kind of made the weapons broken. I mean, I went over the fire staff already, but the auto sniper, I mean, I was starting to really like it as a secondary across all classes. I may run it even more now. If I find a legendary auto sniper in this game, I think I'm definitely going to pick that up. But yeah, just tell me what you guys think you will be rocking after this update in the comment section down below. Okay, that just happened. Alright, the gold crossbow is shredding. And there it is, auto sniper. I mean, time to pick it up. Oh, we're having a mid-off right now. There we go. Jesus, I was just missing everything. Alright, they also had a golden crossbow. Jesus. I mean, longbow over here. I can't let that go, unfortunately, so... Oh. Little read. Some mages firing at this person right here, over there. That's not the person that I was fighting earlier, the mage, but it's an additional kill. I'll take it. There's someone healing down there, yeah. Alright, top 3 situation. Let's see what we can do here. I see the last guy. Just peeking over here. I'm gonna try to get a cheeky shot on them, maybe. Oh, that's my chance. If I can grapple, please. It won't let me. Okay, let's reset, because that is just terrible accuracy. And there we go. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Once again, tell me what you guys think about these patches in the comment section down below. What you think should be improved, should be nerfed. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. It was Zero, and I'm out.